Darkside Collectibles, your one-stop shop for all things horror, sci-fi, and fantasy. Open 6 days a week in Plumboro, PA, just outside of Pittsburgh, 10 minutes from the Monroeville Mall. Darkside Collectibles, where we have the best in national name brands, local artists, events. Follow us on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We always have fresh popcorn made every day in-house, free for every visitor that walks in the door. Come on by and do some shopping, or just hang out and watch horror movies. Everyone is welcome.
Dude, so I was stuck in like bumper to bumper Chicago traffic the other day, and I looked over and this lady had a giant sticker on her window that said, "Ask me about my grand chickens." I instantly got triggered. I all I thought was, I fucking hate you.
You didn't know when you're
I don't know who you are, but I fucking hate you. It pissed me the fuck off. I'm already pissed because I'm stuck in traffic, but I got this idiot next to me about talking about fucking chickens, grand chickens.
Do you not like chickens?
I love chicken, but like that's the dumbest fucking sticker I've ever seen.
I'd rather talk about chickens than kids. That's all I'm gonna say.
Never heard.
I want to know about those chickens. I want to know what their names are,
Chickens
how long they've been around.
They have, like fucking helmets.
Yeah, that's
what I was
gonna ask.
Could have. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You gotta ask about it.
I hated her.
What if a little fucking little chicken just popped up in the window?
Oh my god!
I probably would have T-boned her. Maneuver. But on a real note, though, I'm gonna start smoking weed because I got this little Night of the Creeps thing.
Oh, okay.
You slide it open. It's got your one hitter, and then you put the weed, you pack it, and then you hit it. I think that's how it works. But I'm gonna start smoking weed just because I got this.
I love your logic.
Bro's just gonna be paranoid all the time now.
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah, right. It could go one of two ways. It could totally help you, and it could totally help you and just calm you, or it could do the exact opposite.
He's gonna be sitting there like, Coda, I can feel my chest. Am I breathing right now?
Yeah.
Help me, babe. Sound like Will Arnett from fucking Hot Rod. Babe,
hello,
babe, help.
Do you want to play a game? There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
Welcome to House of Ghouls Horror Movie Podcast. I'm your host, Ian VanGhoul, joined as always with my best friends, Crystal and Colby and Rob. What's up, friends? How we doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
hello.
Hello. Well, if you don't follow us on social media, fucking do it. Instagram, Facebook. If you're listening to the audio portion of this, hit that 5-star rating. Check out our merch store at goreclown.com. And of course, our sponsor at Darkside Collectibles. So there's not much in the way of horror movie news for this week, but I have a couple. So I saw an article for announcing a movie called Speed Demon. And I love the title already, but it's coming out May 31st. It stars William H. Macy as a priest and Katie Cassidy as a nun who is losing her faith, but they both board a train from Montreal to New York. The train is then taken over by a demon, and the two must battle their way through the possessed passengers. Sounds ridiculous.
Cool.
I'm here for it.
That.
It's like kind of like Evil Dead on a train, some sort of possession on a train.
Evil Dead Amtrak.
Yeah. But I'm so here for it. Yeah, it's hard to say if it's gonna be good or not. I know William H. Macy will kill it as always, but
yeah, I think it'll be good. It's got William H. Macy.
Yeah.
When you said Speed Demon, the first thing I thought of was like a meth addict just being a menace to society. And then you said William H. Macy, and I was like, that still checks out.
Frank Gallagher.
Still could be that, yeah. It's like Crank, but like kind of the opposite spectrum of it. Yeah.
Yep.
But no, this is Demons on a Train, so I'm kind of stoked for this. And cool. Better news. Behind the Mask 2, the return of Leslie Vernon is officially happening.
Yay! My brother's really excited about it. He sent me a screenshot of like a news article and was like, "Oh my God, you guys are probably so excited about this." And I was like, "Ah, yes."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone's coming back, including Robert Englund. The Kickstarter campaign is launching very, very soon. But yeah, so for the audience, I'll put the link in the show notes. But you can go to that Kickstarter page right now and follow it. So then as soon as it launches, you'll get a notification. And then from there, donate if you can. If you can't, it's all good. Just, help spread the word, share the link, all that good shit. So, let's get this fucking sequel to be as big and bad as possible.
I'm gonna
Bad in a good
donate
way, obviously.
$1 billion.
Holy
Billion.
shit.
That'd be amazing. But yeah, I'm so hyped. But
I
yeah,
wish they
that's
didn't
all
need
the
a
news.
Kickstarter though. I feel like it should be like, like I'm
So
sad that it has to be a Kickstarter. Like I wish it was just like,
yeah, the way I'm understanding it, it's happening regardless. The Kickstarter is just to kind of help push everything,
yeah.
to kind of bring in additional funds.
Yeah, I know, but like every list that I've ever seen from like, underrated 2000s horror movies or the best horror movies from 2000, like it lists like all the big ones from like big production companies, and then there's always Leslie Vernon on there, and I'm just like, why do they need to have a Kickstarter? Like they're on so many lists, everybody talks about them,
Mhm.
everybody loves this movie. Like, hello,
Right?
why do they need to do this? I'm glad they're doing it, don't get me wrong, but it makes me a little sad. Like they should be the fighting for like
Yeah.
production companies should be like fighting for them to pick them, in my
Right.
opinion.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I agree.
So
But gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
yeah, for sure. And obviously we support it. We love them. It's like one of my favorite episodes we've ever done.
Mhm.
It just makes me sad because like there's so much love for it.
Right.
So yeah.
100%. But it's happening. So
Mhm.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, what do we watch this week?
The Mummy
Thank you.
and the first 5 minutes of Christmas Cruelty.
Oh God.
Is that it? That's all you watched this week?
Literally.
Oh my God, you're like me last week when I was like, I didn't watch shit.
I don't know shit about fuck right now.
I don't talk about shit right now.
So you only showed him the first 5 minutes. You didn't show him like the last 15.
I was gonna say they didn't get the last part of it like I did.
I explained it to them. They had to hurry up and leave for WrestleMania.
Mm.
Thank you,
Understood.
nerds.
Understood.
I'm just kidding. I love the Nia Moses.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those two are legit.
Always. Rob, did you watch anything?
I watched the first 5 minutes of Christmas Cruelty. And like my brain like ignores that happened, and then it randomly just goes, "Hey, you remember yesterday?"
Yes, no, that's what happened to me. Like I was on my flight back to Pennsylvania from Chicago, and like those scenes would just like flash in my head as I would like wake up from like a nap going back, and I'm like, oh my God. I feel
Ass.
it'll keep happening too.
Yep.
Eventually
Oh, I'm
eventually it'll stop. But it was funny because I saw like a tiny little clip of that you guys are reacting to it, and immediately I was like, I don't even need that blur box.
Go,
I
"Oh,
already know what's
fuck."
happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that, and then I started Thrash on Netflix when I was flying out here, but I was on a red eye, and I was out. So
Yeah.
I liked what I saw for the first 20 minutes or so. It was good.
Yeah.
So I'll finish that. That's it.
Oh yeah, I did. Gosh.
I watched Slanted this week. Dropped on VOD.
Did you love it?
I did. Not what I was expecting at all. Really,
Mhm.
really good movie. I like did a deep dive into like the director and everything and what she what inspired her to make the movie, and it was really, really interesting. So I really liked it. I watched Exit 8, another one that I've been waiting to drop. Or I'm sorry, didn't drop. I saw it in theaters. I had to like go to AMC theaters. Super excited about that one. Also did like I'm like obsessed with the director because as soon as I saw it, I like wanted to like like read about what the director, how he came up with everything. Probably one of my favorite directors now, after just listening to him talk about how this like small indie game inspired him to make this movie. Um, then I watched both of the Frogmans last night. Um, and then I saw The Mummy. So
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Crystal
Which,
went hard. Damn.
which Frogman do you like more?
the
One or
first
two?
one. The first one.
What?
I like the first one
I
better.
love part 2. It's so fucking crazy.
It
Hmm.
is. I think I do prefer 1 over 2, but I still love 2.
I love how Dallas just goes full action hero and no more found footage at the end of 2.
All of a sudden, I was like, "What is happening? Like, what is this outfit?"
Dude, the gore and the practical effects and like just everything, like you can tell they got a way bigger budget this time.
Mhm.
And it was just
Yeah.
so fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better than the first one, but it's definitely more fun for me.
That's fair.
Hmm.
I watched a bunch of shit. I watched Normal, new Bob Odenkirk movie.
Hell
Really
yeah.
like that one. Was not expecting it to go so hard in the violence and gore, so that was cool. Watched the new Dark Sky film Marama.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. Did you like it?
I really liked it. Yeah,
Yay, that's on my list. I'm gonna watch it.
yeah. Like if you're into like gothic kind of like period piece stuff,
Hell
which is
yeah.
usually like hit or miss for me, but I really dug it.
Hmm.
I watched Life Hack, which I thought was solid. I do need to watch it again before I put a video out for it. I checked out Thin Extra. It just dropped this week, but it was just like a random thing that I saw on VOD. It's like a
Hmm.
body horror, kind of like The Substance and ones like that. But it didn't really do anything to break the mold, but it was fun. It was ooey gooey. I watched I Who Have No One, which is a short film that is the short film that Frankie Maniac Woman is based on.
Hmm.
So that was cool. That went pretty hard. Couple other short films, Escape, which is a 3-minute alien short film, really cool. And then one called a Hora Vuelvo. It's Spanish, so I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. But it's from this channel called Final Girl. So it's kind of up and coming channel, but they made this. It's like a 12-minute Spanish short film. Really fucking interesting. Like a little girl's left home alone while her mom goes out to get groceries, and then she kind of loses track of time. That the girl does, and then realizes it's like hours later, and her mom's not back. And then a knock at the door with her mother's voice, but not really sure if it's the mom or not. It went pretty hard.
That's
And
cool. That sounds good.
yeah, I really enjoyed it. Of course, watched the new Mummy yesterday in theaters, and then I revisited the OG Mummy from the 30s today,
Nice.
and it's like it's a classic.
Hmm.
It's not very interesting. not gonna
I
lie.
watched. I think I watched it one time many years ago, and yeah, I
Yeah, like
agree.
I love
It's
Karloff.
cool.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
Karloff.
yeah.
Like he does great, but like the movie itself, I'm like, I just don't think mummy
Oh,
movies are very interesting.
Have you ever seen trailers for movies from like the
Hmm.
30s, 40s, and 50s? It like shows the entire movie. Like I remember I was doing research for my video for Lee Cronin's The Mummy, and I went back and I watched all the trailers for every single mummy movie that came out, and it shows the entire the entire movie. It's so interesting how
It's
trailers have evolved.
Oh yeah, it's funny because I've been thinking about like doing trailer reactions to old movies.
You should, because I'm telling you, if you look at the one, I forget what the name of it is, like the Mummy's Son or something, it shows the entire movie. Each character has its own little like intro. It's like this is Professor blah blah blah, and this is his assistant, and this is the woman who's going to be in danger in the movie. It's like I'm just like you're giving away the entire movie in this trailer.
Hell yeah.
You should. Really
I remember 2
funny.
other movies I watched.
What'd you watch?
I watched 2 movies for Panic Fest. One was called Legions, which was fucking incredible, and then the other one was called Pitfall, which was incredibly bad. The kills were really good, but it was like a Hallmark movie with gore.
I didn't get the Hallmark. Not gonna lie, I didn't get the Hallmark feels.
Dude, it just the dialogue, the characters, like the acting felt like it was on par with like a soap opera slash Hallmark movie. Except for Richard Harmon, he was fantastic in the movie.
Yeah,
And Randy Couture, he was really creepy as a killer. But everyone else, I was just like, why are you here?
it was way too long of a movie.
Yeah, and yeah, it was 4 business days long.
Indeed.
Fucking pissed me off.
Oh no.
What did we get for physical media this week?
Go ahead, Robert.
I got to go to this really cool shop called Bucket of Blood, and I picked up Wedding Day Massacre by
Oh,
Lloyd
nice.
Aaron.
Hell yeah.
So it's like one of the very few of his books that I haven't read yet.
Do
So
you want to tell the
excited.
story of why we went and what happened when we rolled up?
Yes, I do, Colby. Thanks for prompting that. So
News anchors. These are like, you guys are like news anchors.
I appreciate you bringing that up, Colby. Yeah, so we went to Bucket of Blood to drop off some of my books. And we didn't know that it was record day. And so like there was a line,
record store day.
record store day. Yeah, so there's a line around the block, and we're just standing there. I don't know. It took like an hour to get in, maybe.
Yeah.
Took forever, and then like
Not even to look at records either. We won't
yeah,
look at the books and movies.
yeah. And so I signed all the book copies and dropped them off. So hopefully they throw them in their inventory and sell them and everything. But yeah, it was chaos all day. And then I gave Moses a copy of Made a Monster and Just the Tip. And then a customer came in and we were talking about Evil Dead 2013. And then Colby was like, "Do you read Splatterpunk?" And she's like, "That's all I read." And so I took the copy from Moses and gave it to her.
Oh my god.
Moses ain't gonna fucking read it.
I know.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I owe him a copy of Made a Monster. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Back to you, Colby.
First of all, I have to give a shout out to this store I found like 10 minutes away from me. We're actually going right after the podcast. It's called Beach Boys Toys. So I got this Krusty the Clown figure behind me, some Halloween 3 toys, and then this guy, the dude that owns it, he gave me this for free. It's a movie called Sleeper. It's signed and everything. It's got the VHS and the DVD. It looked like a cool 80s movie, so I just like put it with my stuff to buy. But I guess like a movie from 2012, I need to watch it because I was reading the reviews. Like it's kind of bad, but the kills go fucking hard. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, Sleeper, big box set. Also from there, I got Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island on VHS.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god,
okay.
that's so nostalgic for us guys. That was the
Right?
first episode I
that
was
was
ever on.
Yes,
When we
it
talked
was,
about
wasn't it?
Scooby-Doo.
And then Scooby-Doo. And the Witch's Ghosts with my
Oh my
girls,
god,
girls.
that's so cute.
How we all got
then-
addicted to God baddies.
And then I got Mandy from Bucket of Blood.
Hell
I
yeah.
somehow don't have Mandy, and it's kind of whack that they don't have like a cool physical media for it besides this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like a special, some kind of special edition. Fucking stupid. And then I also got August Underground Penance.
Oh my god.
But look at this cover art.
Mm-hmm. I love those covers.
Amazing. And then Mortem, the movie I will never fucking watch again. And cover art's okay. Can you even show that? Probably not, but
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, man. It's fine.
It's YouTube.
Probably not. Here you go.
But yeah, I completed my August Underground collection. Yesterday is Fred Vogel's birthday. Happy birthday, Fred.
Happy birthday, Fred.
And yeah, it was a good day yesterday. Oh, and then I got my Night of the Creeps, little one-hitter packer.
That's really cool.
Moses was like, just take it. And I was like, what? He's like, just take it. It's like, all right.
Paranoid
Love it.
Colby inbound.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really gonna start smoking weed.
Pussy.
I can't do it anymore. But Crystal was right. It could either like really help me or fuck me up even
It really
worse.
depends on your setting, you know? Like if
Like,
you're having a
if I
chill
microdose-
day. Yeah, if
if
you're
I
having a
microdose
chill
the weed.
day. I wouldn't like do it if you're like having like anxiety because you never know what could happen. But maybe start try if you have like a chill, if you're like, okay, I'm in a good spot, try it and then
Smoke
go
an
from
entire
there.
ounce of sativa when you're having a panic day.
Oh, I also
Yeah,
took
okay.
Rob. I took Rob to the Brood. He loved it.
That place
Mhm.
rules.
We
Oh,
had a
I
lot of
love the
fun yesterday.
brood.
I had 800 milligrams of caffeine yesterday. Not recommended, kids.
Dang.
And then tequila and Malort.
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's not bring up the past.
Malort's in our feature tonight.
No, it's not. It's in your future. A good
Christy,
night's sleep is in my future.
there you go. Christy, you say you didn't get any physical media this week?
No, I didn't get anything fun.
Fair enough. I did not get any movies or anything. The only physical media I got, so at Five Below, actually my daughter discovered this. There's trolls. So there's a
Is that Chucky?
That's
Oh, yeah.
a Chucky troll. And there's a Frankenstein troll.
Oh my god.
There's a Michael troll. And there's a Bride of Frankenstein troll.
Oh my god, I want that one.
Right?
That's awesome.
They're at Five Below? Oh, I
Yeah,
should go check out
there's,
Five Below.
It's weird because there's like it's whatever this company is, like Good Luck Trolls, but there's not like a whole lot of information about it. Because I like hopped on to see what other ones there were. There was a Tiffany, there was one Tiffany. Of course, I got it for Brody, since she's a huge fan of Tiffany. So I need to find another one. And then there's a Lori that they make. And that was the only ones that I could find online that they make. So I have most of them. But yeah, I thought they were cool. So that's what I got.
Awesome.
Just a bunch of trolls.
Colby's got a bunch of trolls on his most recent TikTok video.
Uh-oh.
I bet.
Bro, so I didn't have anything like, because I didn't watch shit this week. And I needed to make a video yesterday and I needed to make a cranked up video. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm fucked. But then I was like, dude, it would be cool if like I made Vinny, Moses, Rob, everybody react to Christmas cruelty in the shop. And then we got home before we went out to eat. And I was like, all right, I gotta edit this real quick or whatever. I rushed through it. And then I was like, what did I say? What were my words?
You said, I hope nobody watches
Yeah,
this.
it's like I hope nobody fucking watches this.
Every time you
It-
say that, though, the universe is like, everyone's gonna watch it.
It went fucking. It's going nuts on TikTok right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're like, I hope nobody watches this, and then all of a sudden, it's like everyone and their mother watches it.
Yeah, he goes, I hope no one watches this. And I was like, it's going viral now.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
goes.
happens all the time. It happens all the time. You're like, oh my god, I love this video so much. I hope it. And then that's what happened with my menu video. I was like, this video, no one's gonna watch this. Nobody cares about this, and it took off.
The menu's so fucking good.
Apparently, a lot of people like it. And I guess not enough people talk about it because I was like, damn.
The menu fucking rules.
That one guy's special dinner course took me off guard.
But yeah, so this week we're going to talk about The Mummy. In particular, Lee Cronin's The Mummy, which Rob has not seen. But it's all right. You can still weigh in.
Okay. I can get banished from the room if you guys need me to, but
No, I mean, that's up to you.
I mean, we're probably gonna spoil it, so if you're okay with spoilers.
I'm fine with that.
Not really.
Okay.
It's not really
You have
a whole lot to spoil, honestly.
I was gonna say it's very straightforward.
Yeah. But yeah, so the three of us all saw The Mummy this week. What did you guys think? What were your expectations going in versus how you enjoyed the movie? Or not?
Expectations were realistically a 3 out of 10. I left with a 11 out of 10.
Hell yeah. Crystal?
My expectations were high. I thought it was fucking incredible.
Thank you, Rob.
I didn't really have any expectations for it. I wasn't really clued into it much. After seeing it, let's see, my expectations were maybe like a 2 out of 10. After I left it, I gave it a 4 out of 10. So
Interesting. I can't wait to hear all your thoughts.
Dude, I have so
Um,
much to say.
And yeah, I was kind of in the middle. Like, obviously, I really enjoyed Evil Dead Rise. Um, Outside of that, though, I don't really have like much to go off of Lee Cronin. Um, I think I saw his movie that came out before that, but I don't even remember what it is. But yeah, from the marketing and stuff, again, like mummy movies are not anything that really ever interests me. Um, they're I mean, it just feels like it's a zombie in toilet paper. Like it's not overly scary. Like there's never been a mummy movie that was like scary.
Haven't you ever seen Under Wraps?
Yeah, I mean, there's good ones. I'm not saying they're bad.
It's
It's just
scary.
not
Under
like
Wraps is
scary, super scary. And then of course everyone like relates to the Brendan Fraser ones, which are more like Indiana Jones in a mummy world, which are cool.
By the way, my favorite part of this movie was when Brendan Fraser saved the family when he showed up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Spoiler, guys.
Spoilers. Spoiler alert. So yeah, going into it with the marketing and the trailers, my expectations were low just because they always are. But I was kind of hyped for it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time. I liked the direction it went. That it wasn't just a straight up old person in toilet paper coming back to find their fucking lost love. Like
There's
every
a
other
kid in toilet paper.
Yeah, it was a kid in toilet paper. Spoilers. But yeah, no, I really dug it. So yeah, I guess we'll just kind of open it up. I didn't, get the plot summary or any shit like that. So we'll just fucking conversate.
So I thought the opening was pretty solid. Like right away, I thought the mom was kind of bitchy. I was like, why is she being so mean to her family?
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
But that opening sequence when they're in like the tomb and everything, like when that dude gets hooked in the fucking wherever his face, I was like, oh, okay. I
Right.
like this. I was like, this, I might like this. Because I went in like very low expectations. I was pissed off the entire time during the movie because the audience was horrible. Allied Media, stop fucking inviting influencers who don't even fucking watch horror movies. All right, I'm triggered. That shit pissed me off the entire movie. But like I thought it was gonna ruin my experience. It didn't. But yeah, like I just like you saying, I like the direction it went. The beginning when they lose Katie, like I thought it was very effective emotionally. I
Mhm.
thought the dad reacted in like how a father would, like he's getting pissed off at the police. He can't really hold his emotions in. So I thought they did a good job in that aspect, and they didn't like fucking harp on it too long. Like they didn't stay on that too long. I thought they did everything just perfect. And I see a
Yeah.
lot of people complaining about the runtime. And when the movie ended, I thought it was just a 90-minute movie. I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, fuck, that was over 2 hours long. Didn't even feel it.
Hell
I
yeah.
love movies like that.
See, my one complaint is the runtime. Like it didn't drag on too much, but I definitely felt it a bit. I feel like they could have cut a little bit out of it to tighten it up, but it wasn't a huge deal.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was over 2 hours going into it though either.
Okay, that's fair. I always look at the runtime.
I usually do too, but I didn't for the early screening I was at. And it was just a Lee Cronin mummy movie, so I was like, it's gonna be a 90-minute fucking
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, speaking of the theater experience, so there was a decent amount of people. Like when I ordered my ticket, there were only 3 other people. So by the time the movie started, it was like there was a decent amount of people in there. So literally like 5 minutes in, like right as like Katie disappears, this lady walks in with like probably like a 6-year-old. And I was like, immediately was like, what the fuck? Like, come on.
I'd be like, is this part of the experience? Is this some like
Yeah,
is
Are you
this
guys gonna-
40?
Year-old
Yeah.
Is this 40X?
Yeah. So this lady, this lady, walks in with a small child, and I'm like, fuck, like here we go. So they sit down like towards the front, off to the side, and then immediately, as soon as she sits down, of course she's talking the whole time. As soon as she sits down, her fucking bright ass phone lights up, and I'm like, oh god. And then 2 more people walk in. One lady with a fucking oxygen tank,
God.
No.
Surprisingly enough, they're all part of the same
Jingle
party.
bell, too. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, they're all one group.
Oh my
So of course
God.
they're all fucking making ruckus, getting their seats, blah blah blah. And then a couple times throughout the movie, I see the fucking phone light up. I'm like, fuck. At one point, I don't think it was intentional, but she starts a video. So there's just this loud ass fucking talking coming from her phone. Luckily, it wasn't enough to like ruin the experience for me. But I was like, holy shit! Like, why do people like this go to a fucking movie?
I'm gonna
Did you
start
boo her?
Boo! I'm gonna start bringing a brick with me when I go to the movies and just throw it at the back of people's heads. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck
Right.
up!
How was your theater experience, Crystal?
It was fine. People in my area are pretty chill. I was like at a random time, and it was really nice out, so I feel like people are not going to see a horror movie in the
That's
middle of
fair.
the day. So it was chill.
That's good. That's good.
My theater
yeah.
experience was pretty lit.
I bet. Yeah.
For Christmas cruelty.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the audience, we're just gonna throw the spoiler alert out. So we're just gonna, obviously gonna discuss anything and everything. So if you have not seen The Mummy, go check it out. If you don't care about spoilers, keep watching, keep listening, keep at it. But yeah, so that intro, loved it. Not quite Evil Dead Rise level, but it was a good intro. And I really like the dad, and the whole time I'm like, where have I seen this fucking guy?
Yes!
Oh, come on! You should have. I knew it from the trailer. That's who he was.
I knew he looked familiar, but no, I'm with you on this one, Ian.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like looking up the cast, and I was like, oh, it's the fucking guy from Midsummer.
The piece of shit boyfriend.
Yeah, which is funny because the first time I watched Midsummer, the whole time I'm like, this dude looks like Chris Pratt, and that's all I like. That was in my head the entire
Looks like
time.
Mario.
And so like that was like a portion of the reason why I couldn't get into Midsummer, because I was so distracted by this dude looking like Chris Pratt, who's not Chris Pratt. But in this movie, I like didn't get that. Like it was just like, this dude looks so familiar. But I did really enjoy him in this. I enjoyed him in this a lot more than Midsummer. But yeah,
I hate him in Midsommar.
yeah. I mean, yeah, he's a shit character in that.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he's a piece of shit in that movie.
But yeah, I feel like this, like that whole opening up to when Katie disappears, like it did really hit for me, just because of like being a dad and having a daughter. Like definitely related to that.
It made me sad.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like definitely hit me in the feels.
Crystal's just like, fuck them kids.
Fuck 'em. Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah,
maybe if they were chickens, I'd feel bad.
There you go. Grand chickens.
Grand chickens. That's hilarious.
You're knocking Victor over, you dumb piece of shit.
Oh my god.
I'll kiss you on
Can't
the
take him
mouth.
anywhere.
Shut up.
But yeah, right from the opening, that the lady, I was like, there's something up with her, like just being super bitchy. And then the fact that she's the one that takes Katie. I don't know, it's just the whole way, the whole thing, the way it was set up and everything. I think it just really worked for me. And again, I just like putting myself in the place of the dad, of like, this would be fucking devastating.
It was very easy to put ourselves in that place.
Absolutely. And then to get a call 8 years later, like,
that's wild.
Yeah, right. And it's like, it's one of those, like, it would be great, like, it would be great to be like, yeah, your daughter's alive, but then to like see her in that state, like, I don't know, it just like fucking breaks my heart. But did this feel like an Evil Dead movie to you guys? Because I know everyone's comparing it to Evil Dead.
Like halfway, like that, when that ending sequence was going on, I was like, this isn't even a mummy movie, bro. This is the Evil Dead. This is the Evil Dead Albuquerque.
That's fair. That was the kind of third act did get pretty Evil Dead.
Very Evil Dead.
Very, very Evil Dead. But I don't know. For the most part, though, I can separate. Like, it feels like a movie that takes place in the Evil Dead world,
Mhm.
but it's like it's different enough that it's not. It doesn't feel like an Evil Dead movie to me. I can still differentiate to it like it's a mummy movie, but
Yeah, I just got the vibe that everybody was turning into deadites at the end of the movie.
oh,
Like the
grandma.
same way that people
Yeah,
turn into
that's
deadites
true. Yeah, that's
in Evil Dead.
true. Yeah.
And it
Yep.
just got gory as fuck, over the top. The funeral sequence, I got fucking Dead Alive vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Like
mm-hmm.
the shit dropping on the deviled eggs, like with the custard and everything, and Dead
Yes,
Alive.
yes.
And then when she like crawled through that hole in the wall, I was like, "What the fuck is going
Oh
on?"
my
I
God,
love it.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like
did feel like a
bringing that.
culmination of like a lot of things I love. So like
Mhm.
obviously Evil Dead's probably the biggest inspiration, quote unquote. But like obviously there's like Exorcist, there like that played a part in it. Dead
Yeah.
Alive, the toenail scene.
Oh yeah, that was disgusting. I was wondering why some people got toenail clippers in their PR box and I didn't get toenail clippers. And then when I saw that scene, I was like, oh, that's why.
I didn't get any fucking toenail clippers.
Yeah, you and I didn't, but I saw other PR boxes get toenail clippers, and
And
I was
that's
like,
exactly why I didn't make a fucking
oh,
video. Pictures
that's
is all you
not
get.
There you go.
that's not why you didn't make a video. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like people are getting that instead of, or like, and I know that you and I didn't get it. And then when I saw that part, I was like, oh, got it now.
Did you finish your sucker?
I don't. It's actually still sitting on my counter, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it after watching the movie yesterday when the scorpion like went down the police officer's throat and like through. Yeah,
It
no, I
was
don't
so
think I can
good.
do that.
When she had the vagina throat and she was fingering it.
When she was like holding it so that she could say the thing,
It
I
was
was
so
like,
gnarly.
this is crazy. Yeah, I think after that scene, I was like, I can't do that. I was like, I can't eat that. And then I thought of you, Colby, because I was like, I wonder how Colby feels right now because he ate the scorpion thing. I would think that I would like feel it in my throat after that scene because you
I
ate
didn't even
it.
think about it. I was just
You
so
didn't?
mesmerized during this
I
masterpiece I was
immediately,
watching.
I immediately thought of you as soon as I saw that scene. I was like, I wonder if he thinks he can like feel it in his
But it
throat.
was crazy. Like during that third act, like it just hit me. I was like, I talked a lot of shit about Lee Cronin. This is gonna like this right now, like at this point in the movie, this is my favorite movie of the year right now.
Hell yeah.
So you're not doubling down on the shit talking?
No, I actually in my video I said I take back everything I ever said about Lee Cronin, which I still don't like Evil Dead Rise. I tried watching it twice since watching The Mummy. First time I fell asleep at the earthquake scene. Second time I fell asleep when she was making eggs.
Mm.
I just
Eggs.
can't get into it.
Were they
I
scrambled?
like that scene.
Fertilized.
So
Just made
Crystal,
my
tell us
stomach
your
turn.
thoughts. I'm so interested. I need to hear the Crystal perspective of the mummy.
I'm ready for the professor to break it down.
So, kind of going back to what you guys were saying, I didn't mind the runtime. I also didn't mind the fact that he had his name in front of it. I think that was a production choice to put his name before the mummy.
On
I
that,
understand it
on
now.
that, it was actually Jason Blum that did that, and
I knew it.
it was to avoid confusion with all the other mummy
Okay.
movies.
Which once again, I'm fine with. I feel like there was a lot of things about the movie that and this is just my personal opinion, okay? Living, especially as Americans, I feel like we are so fascinated by Egypt, hieroglyphics, the pyramids, everything but the history, especially of Cairo. And I think I was expecting more of the history of what the magician that was the woman, the one that you guys were saying, the bitchy woman. She was the magician. Um, they didn't really show a lot of her. They didn't explain enough. There was one scene that I was hoping we were going to get something when the father goes to talk to the professor and he's trying to understand what the markings are that were on the pieces that were wrapped around Katie, and I was like, okay, cool. Like this is where we're gonna get more of the history of what this actual demonic Egyptian thing is. And the scene ended within 5 seconds, and it ended on such a stupid note because when the professor inquired and said, "What piece are you making?" all the character said was, "It's a personal project," and then that was it. I didn't hear anything else about it. So I was like, that sucks because you're talking to somebody who is a professional in this field that can actually tell you about all the things that is happening to his daughter, and then it just ends like that. Then you have this like the US embassy calls and says that your daughter is alive, and physically like internally physically she's okay, but externally there's something wrong, something is not right, and they're just gonna kind of just like hand the daughter off and says like, oh, she's kind of trapped and frozen in this state, good luck. What? Then throughout the entire rest of the movie there's never contacted back with the US embassy to be like, hey, this is what's going on with their daughter. It's like this, it's like it was like they were living in this bubble, and the only thing that mattered was like the gore and the things that Katie was doing. There was never any outside connection to what was actually happening to her besides what the police discovered and what the tiny little thing that the professor said. So I appreciate that there was gore, and I appreciate that there was some history in there, but it just felt like it was the whole plot was completely gone because they were just trying to make another Evil Dead movie. And I did not like that because I feel like there was so much potential to add in so much of the history of what had happened to Katie, and it was completely gone. Um, Let me think. There were other things. It'll come back to me. But that was my biggest thing with the whole movie is there were like one-liners in there that were just so corny. Like when Katie was like going after the dad and like the demon was like, I'm her daddy now. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's stupid. Like, that's a dumb, stupid line. Like that was I didn't like that line. I thought it was dumb. I don't know. I just feel like there was so much missed potential. It's like this family was living in this bubble, and even when the toenail clipping scene, why they just wrapped your leg up? Why wouldn't you go to the doctors? Why wouldn't you have some kind of outside anything? Because I think, and I don't know if I'm correct because I'm not deep in the Evil Dead franchise, but like I'm pretty sure in one of them, like if someone's injured, they went to the doctors, and like the whole thing is, I know it's supposed to be in secrecy, but doctors are protected by HIPAA. So like you could go to the doctors, but all they did was wrap her leg up after her little fucking shin skin got ripped off. You're telling me that that's okay? There was no outside anything. So that's just how I feel about it.
Those
I
are
wish
all
that there
very
was
valid, very valid points.
I just wish that there was more connection to the actual story of what happened in Cairo versus it being like, oh my God, everyone's ripping their teeth out and like ripping their toenails off and like, you know, come through the ceiling. That's all. So
To me, that sounds like they basically made the movie or they took all the action sequences and then said, well, how do we back this up with as little information as possible to make it make sense?
yeah. Yeah, and I feel it, and once again, I don't know what the original script looked like. I know that Blumhouse had a hand in it, which who knows what Blumhouse could have been the ones that said there's way too much talking about the history of what's actually going on. Take it all out and replace it all with toenails getting ripped off. I don't know. I haven't done enough research into it, but that is something that we know that Blumhouse has done in the past. I forget. I think it was Sinister. They Blumhouse wanted like one more jump scare in the last scene, and like Scott Derrickson didn't want it, but Blumhouse said you have to put it in. So that's just an example. And Sinister came out what 13 years ago, so I wouldn't be surprised. So I can't say it's Lee Cronin's direction because who knows what the production what they told him to do. So I would love to know what the original script is. Maybe the original script has more of the history of the magician and of the Egyptian demonic. I can't remember the name of it right now, but that would have been cooler instead of just the dad being like, it's a personal story or something. Get the fuck out of here. The professor never went and contacted anybody about like, hey, this random dude showed up in my class and showed me these. It wasn't even hieroglyphics. It was before hieroglyphics.
Mm-hmm.
And the professor professor was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go home now and never talk to anybody about this again.
I thought they did end up talking again. the
I
professor
don't.
and
Not that I can
it was
remember,
like
and it
a
wasn't
Zoom
substantial.
call or phone call, unless they took
Maybe.
that scene out for you guys.
I don't know, but there was nothing substantial that I remember ever happening with the professor again, alerting them that, hey, this is something that you need to be like, you need to look into, or hey, I need to go talk to somebody about this. Nothing. It was all focused on how much gore and how much crazy stuff we can put into the movie, which is fine, which is fine.
That's
People watch
exactly why I loved it so much.
right. People watch horror movies different way. I watch horror movies because I wanna see the gore and but I also want to see the storyline and the projection of the
Yeah.
storyline and how everything is connected and like maybe I missed this too, but like the sarcophagus just fell out of the sky from a plane. Is that like
Yeah,
or
the
something?
brothers were
The brothers
transporting
were
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously Katie is cursed, or the demon inside of her is the one that took the plane down.
Okay. Weak.
It was a very
Weak.
weak cop out, yes.
Weak. Weak.
But like I think that's why I liked it so much, is because I had the mindset of like, oh great, another fucking mummy movie, and it's Blumhouse. I thought I was gonna fucking hate the movie, but like it had like everything I love, like Evil Dead 2013 vibes, The Exorcist, Dead Alive, and I just had such a fucking fun time.
I'm really excited to watch this movie, like thinking about all of Crystal's analysis, Dr. Crystal, and then Professor Crystal. Well, doctor's higher, but
Sure.
and then also like because all the things Colby just listed are shit. Like that's stuff that I love too. And I'm one of those people who can if the plot's not there, but the action is, I can be like, this is fucking awesome. So I'm excited to watch it.
We're men with simple fucking brains.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like people watch horror movies different ways. People expect different things different ways. Like I'm expecting a movie that's going to have all, especially the running time. Like you're telling me a movie over 2 hours. You can't put more of the historical context of Cairo and the hieroglyphics and whatever this demon is instead of whatever was used in the movie. You can't do just a little bit more than that. But once again, that's just my interpretation of it. I watch horror movies and movies very differently than other people. So a lot of people, when they watch movies, it's like, it's not that deep. You don't have to think about it that hard, but like, you guys know how I am.
You
Like,
literally
I
break
love-
down every fucking fraction of the scene.
Well, like with horror,
Yeah.
especially like the deeper meaning is usually what the horror actually is. So
Right, exactly.
I want to break
Mhm.
it down. This
And I don't feel like I can do that with this movie because there's not enough for me to kind of grip onto to really understand like why, because then there was a mention of human trafficking and then that was never talked about again.
Yeah.
It's like what, and then there was like the police, the higher up, he died, and then there was never another discussion about like that again. So it was just a little disconnected for me, and I feel like there was a lot of attention on the gore, which is not a bad thing because I know a lot of people that go see horror movies love gore. So,
Oh, and then another thing too, the third act, like when the family's just getting annihilated, I was like, if these deadites just annihilate this whole family, this is gonna be one of my favorite movies like ever. So,
yeah.
but then the family ends up like taking control. Fucking, I was like, oh, here we fucking go with this cheesy bullshit. But then like I thought the ending, how they like play the Uno reverse card
Mhm.
and then possess the lady with the husband. I was like, you know what? I like that. I was like, because I like the husband, his character, the dad. I dug this ending. I liked it.
I agree.
I think it would have been darker if they didn't do that and the lady ended up dying and then the dad stayed in the form that he was. Because if you remember, there was turmoil between the husband and the wife, and the wife wanted to essentially leave the husband. So imagine the turmoil that she would have to know that she'd have to keep her husband in her life as a mummy holding this demon. Knowing that she doesn't love him anymore, but having to keep him around because the kids love him. I think that would have been a
That'd be
way
fucked
dark. Exactly. That would have
Sounds
been
like
a
an
much
ending
darker
that I would like.
ending. Right. Like that's a way darker ending. And that maybe would have changed it a little bit for me because I would have been like, oh wow, that's really, really dark. That this woman, she has to keep her husband around, even though she does not want anything to do with him anymore. But her kids need their dad, even though he has this demon inside of her, instead of just being like, oh, we're just gonna throw the demon into the magician. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like in the middle of everyone. Because yeah, like the visuals, the way it's shot, the basic story, of course, the gore, like all of that hit for me. Um,
Mhm.
the deeper story elements, or lack thereof, definitely do bother me as well. Like I agree with you, Crystal, that I wish that it went into that a little more. Um, but overall, it was a fun experience for me. So like that was enough for me. Uh, the end though, yeah, like whenever it was the dad in the box and they're doing the Morse code, and
Mhm.
I thought it was going to end like that, and I I wouldn't have liked it as much personally, because I just the way it was set up, I was like, oh, this is gonna be kind of cheesy, and it's just gonna end here, and that's that. But the fact that they bring the dad back to the
Yeah.
magician and do
Yeah.
that, like I did really enjoy that because it's different
Hmm.
from what I was expecting. And again, like putting myself in that place of the dad, of like kind of getting that revenge on the lady who took your daughter. Like I that was just so satisfying to me.
Mhm.
And to your point about the mom and dad kind of having turmoil and not getting along, that all started with Katie disappearing.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's 8 years worth of bullshit to heal, but with putting the dad or putting the demon back into the magician, I feel like that the family's back together, so maybe that is a way to everyone get along again, type
I hope
deal,
so. I hope
right?
so. We don't know what the ending. We don't know. The
Yeah,
only
yeah.
ending we got was that the demon was put into the magician. That's all
But
we
I
got. So we have to assume that it's a happy ending, but we don't
right,
know.
right. Which I'm not a huge fan of happy endings, but I just love the
Right?
I love the revenge aspect of it,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like what this
yeah.
lady put this entire family through, and now
Mhm.
she's and I did enjoy. I wish it did go further into the to like why they were doing. Like I know it was to kind of save the family line of the magician,
Mhm.
so they have to do this every so often. But I do wish it went deeper into that lore
Yeah.
and like why exactly it's this family. And so I'm like I said, I'm kind of like it was great enough for me just as an experience. But yeah, like looking into it deeper in a Professor Crystal way,
Oh my God, you
totally,
guys.
totally understand where you're coming from as well.
Doctor now.
Oh,
I mean, there were definitely scenes that I liked though. Like I was laughing when Katie's sister like called the teacher what she did. Like I was laughing at that
mhm.
part. I thought that was great. I love the one-liners from like the Spanish women at the funeral. Like everything. Like
Yeah.
there were little introductions of humor in there that I did enjoy. Um, so there were, and like, yes, there were some nasty part, but I liked, like, I thought the scene where Katie was coming through the ceiling was so cool.
Mhm.
I
I
love that.
liked when she was crawling on the ceiling behind, like, I thought that was really cool. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
cool things in here.
When she
Um,
pulled out her teeth,
Yes, like that
I
part, like that
love
was
that
cool.
shit.
And then she, like, I think that there was a lot of really cool, like, different things in the movie that I don't think, as far as gore goes, that I personally have seen before, which I thought was really cool.
Mhm.
Like, we always, like, there's always a thing, like when you have a hangnail and you go to, like, rip it, you're always
Mhm.
afraid you're gonna rip the
Mhm.
entire, that, like, they took that idea and they did that with her toenail, which I thought was
Yeah.
so cool because, so there's a lot of things that are in the
Snarl.
movie. There's a lot of things in the movie that I thought were really cool and really well done. But once again, it kind of goes back to what I was saying, like how much did the original script and the original idea change when Blumhouse kind of stepped in? Because, we know how Blumhouse operates. And I know Atomic Monsters was also part of it too, but I'm pretty sure if I can remember correctly, Atomic Monsters is under Blumhouse, I think.
Yeah, because it's
Um,
James Wan's company.
Right. And I'm pretty sure they're like the umbrella is Blumhouse and then Atomic Monsters is under it. Unless they're two separate things, I'm not sure. But if they are under the umbrella of Blumhouse, then Blumhouse at the end of the day has to say. So I don't know.
I
There's a
also got Charlie from Hereditary vibes from Katie a little bit.
mm,
A little bit. Yeah, yeah.
I really liked that. I appreciated that because obviously I'm a Hereditary fanboy.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did as well. both in like just visuals of her and like the tea chatter.
Yes, that was cool with the Morse
Instead of
code thing.
Yeah,
Like, I
which I
thought that was really cool.
yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
that was really cool. Oh, that was the other thing that kind of, well, I guess technically the characters wouldn't be privy to know who Lila was because as soon as the word Lila came up in the Morse code thing, I was like, oh, that's the daughter of the magician.
Mhm.
And then but I was like, I guess they wouldn't know that. But like,
Yeah.
shouldn't they have known that though? That was their neighbor. But like I said, the things when it came to the actual historical point of it were a little convoluted. So like, I can't really say like if the magician was actually the neighbor or not. So, or
I
she was
think
just pretending to be. I don't know.
yeah. No, I the way I took it, like that it was a neighbor.
Right.
But I mean, can't really expect everyone to know all their neighbors at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Um,
I mean, that's here in America. We don't know how it works over in Egypt. It could
yeah,
be
yeah.
different. So,
But like I totally get it of like if my daughter, because Brody has a ton of friends, I don't know all their names by any means.
mhm.
So I really enjoyed the aspect of all the cards, going through all the cards, because
Yeah, that was
in that
visually
moment,
it was really cool. Visually it was
yeah,
really
and like
cool.
in that moment of like you've had all these cards for 8 years, and like who's gonna go through all those cards? But the
Mm-hmm.
fact that it was in
Mm-hmm.
there, like it was just, like written out of like, I'm sorry this happened to her.
Come on. It's a
Like
little weak for me. Come on. But
I liked it because like
I guess so.
your daughter disappeared, like you obviously had like a funeral, quote unquote, for her, and like just getting all those cards, like who's gonna go through all those? But the fact that it was sitting there the whole time, like I don't know, it hit for me.
I don't know, but then it's like, okay, so but then it's like, okay, so does that mean that the mom or whoever actually wrote the letter had guilt? So then what are we doing in the first place? You've been doing this for so long. Like, I don't know.
Well, no, I came from the girl, from her friend, from the
Oh, so it came from the daughter then.
yeah,
So I don't know. I wish that there was more history of like what you were
yeah,
saying of like they've been doing it for so long. Has this happened before in the past as they've reached out to these families? What about the other families that they've been doing this for years too? So
yeah.
that's
No,
all.
absolutely. 'Cause, yeah, I do wish there was more history shown or
But not a lot of people
given.
want that though, and I understand that because I'm one person and I'm the one who likes to understand everything about everything. So I don't know if that would be interesting to anybody else.
I'm with you, Crystal.
You know, like I don't know if it would be interesting to the regular moviegoer who just
Mhm.
wants to see a horror movie and toenails get ripped off, which I obviously respect, you know. So this is just 100% just me.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, coming from someone who enjoyed it and I was fine with what it is, I still would prefer a little better explanation, a little more explanation.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. But there's a couple cool things. So the teacher in the movie, the rat face cunt,
Oh my
um,
God.
that's that's Lily Sullivan that plays Beth in Evil Dead Rise. It's her little
Oh,
cameo.
oh really? I didn't even recognize her.
Mhm. And another fun fact about this, so there's two actual Egyptian actors for the first time in any mummy movie. So
Oh, hold
it's
on. I'm trying to think of who. I don't know. There's so many different actors. I don't know. I picked the wrong one. Never mind.
the detective
Okay.
and the adult version of Layla are the
Okay.
two Egyptian actors, which I thought that was cool. To like in all the mummy movies that take place in Egypt, they've never had actual Egyptian actors. So it was cool to
Wild.
like actually have that in this one. So,
Mm.
but
I
yeah,
also think it's funny the tagline, at least from what I've seen, is like the scariest movie of the year. Bitch, that was not scary. That was not scary. It
There's
was
nothing
cool.
scary about
yeah,
It
I
it.
was a
wish.
cool,
Nothing.
it was a cool movie. It was cool. Visually, it was cool. It was not
Mhm.
very scary.
It was gnarly.
Yeah.
I think out of all the mummy movies, it would be these
Technically,
scariest,
right. If you line it up against the other ones,
yes.
The scariest mummy movie ever made.
Yeah. But yeah, I wish that whole like marketing ploy would just go away.
It's
just
probably Blumhouse. It's probably Blumhouse. Let's be honest here.
It probably is, but it's like every movie that comes out, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
every
Like
single one.
Yeah,
And it's not always
everything.
the studio that does it. Like it's fucking content creators and people talking about it. That play, just a big a part of it, saying this is the scariest movie. Like, just stop. It's not.
Overall, I thought the movie was really cool. I would not watch the movie again though, but I thought it was really cool. And I will be very interested because a lot of times what happens is I'll watch a movie and I won't get the history of what I want, but then I'll watch I'll watch an interview with like Lee Cronin about it, and they'll add Hill and the team and whoever, like DP or anything, they'll add so much more into it. And I'm just like, that's really cool. That makes me look at a movie completely differently then. So I'm hoping that's what happens, and then I want to watch it again.
Yeah, I definitely will watch it again. I'm interested if there's like when they release the physical media, obviously of like special features and shit, but I'd be really interested in like a commentary track.
Yeah, that's what I need, because then maybe that'll change the entire perspective of the movie for me. Because that's happened before too when I've seen other horror movies. Like, I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot of thought that went into just this one part of the scene, and then changed the entire movie for me. So,
and I don't know if it was just me. Was there a lot of like CGI, like gore? Did you guys notice?
I didn't notice.
I mean, I'm sure there was CGI where it needed to be, but I don't think it was very prominent when I was watching
Cronin,
it.
of course, there was CGI gore.
I mean, obviously, the toenail, like the rip scene, was like the one that stood out. But I was like trying to figure out what was practical versus CGI. But overall, like I dug it. It looked cool. But yeah, I would say for what it is, I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites of the year so far.
Favorite, hands down.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I would also love to get more of the backstory too, as well. Make things make sense. But for what it is, it was a good time.
It was cool. I enjoyed watching it. I really did. Like, there were so many times when I was like, oh god, I was like, this is so gross. So, and then I was like laughing. Yeah, I was like laughing. I was like, oh my god.
I was like a fly trap. I was like,
dude, the grandma getting fucking ripped open by coyotes.
It was sick.
Oh my god, I thought she died when she fell into the car, and the fact that she didn't, I was like, oh, and the daughter's watching it from like up in the house.
There was so much trauma in that one scene.
It was a mean
Oh yeah. Yeah, like not only did grandma get thrown out the window, she lands, like, just imagine being the family in the car while grandma lands on the windshield, and then the fucking she's still alive and the coyotes fucking rip her apart.
Oh my god, that poor grandma in that entire movie from beginning to end. That was the other thing too. Didn't she get bit by Katie when they got home? Yeah. Why did they go to the doctor?
She was the Eric of this movie.
They don't have doctors in Albuquerque.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They don't have doctors there.
Grandma was the traffic lady the other day.
No doctors in. But yeah, that was dope. That was fun.
Yeah, that poor grandma from beginning to end.
But yeah, I'm still not sure. I'm still on the fence about the whole possession of like of the whole deadite thing of kind of spreading it through the family.
I didn't even think about that until Colby said something.
They were deadites.
Does that make sense? Yeah,
they were.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that because I was like, oh shit, the demon's using them. I didn't even correlate the two. That's interesting. That does make sense though, as when you said that. Because they use the daughter first, the younger daughter first, the grandma, and then the son with the baseball bat. Son.
I just thought of the part too after she pulls all her teeth out and then puts her grandma's teeth in her mouth. So fucking funny.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But yeah, it was a fun experience. Just as a movie, I'm not sure still how I feel about going full Evil Dead that way. And the whole,
and I thought
licking the toes was so fucking
oh
weird.
my god, yeah, I was just gonna say that The part when she was like, when I thought the young daughter was dead because the way that she like pulled her up on the ground and then smashed her into
Yeah, right.
into the door. I was like, oh, that's it. But no, and then she was like, I want to taste those piggies or something. I was like,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Typical
oh my
The
god.
fucking
average,
tongue just comes out under
Yeah.
the door.
average deadite behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so interesting. Yeah. That's so interesting.
Yeah. So like it definitely like it satisfied my urge for as an Evil Dead fan.
Yeah.
It's probably
And-
my favorite deadites out of an Evil Dead movie. Let me lick them piggies.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't
And then,
remember what
dude,
she
all
said
the
before
sequences
that.
of her running like through the walls and stuff was so funny when her
Mhm.
Oh
parents
my
were chasing
god.
her.
Oh my god. It was chaos. It was
It
chaos.
was.
I was
Yeah.
like, what is happening?
Oh yeah, it was good.
If you want to go to a movie to hear lore about a mummy, this isn't your fucking movie.
No.
If you want a fucking deadite, Evil Dead, balls to the wall, just craziness movie, this is your movie.
It's a fun movie.
It's so
Aside from
fucking fun.
aside from all of the things that I mentioned thus far, it is a fun movie. And I would urge you, if you're going to go see it, watch it with your friends and stuff, because I saw it by myself, and it is fun to watch with a group of people that you know. So I
Mhm.
would assume, because you'd react to the scenes with your friends or your family. So because it's wild.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
for sure. Yeah,
I
like I
think I'm
said,
gonna watch it when I get to town.
hell yeah. I like it as a mummy movie because it's so different from other mummy movies. But yeah, if you're looking for like the lore in a well
And a lot of
written,
people
thought out story.
aren't, which I'm totally fine with. There's enough chaos that's happening outside our fucking windows
Mhm.
that they just want to go see a movie and just have fun with it. This is absolutely
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
movie, because it is really fun. And like I said, aside from everything that I said, there were moments that I was laughing out loud and that I was like, oh my god, this movie is crazy. So
100%.
which I think is good, because I think a lot of, at least from everything that I've seen, as far as reviews go, a lot of people really like it, which is good,
Yeah.
you know? So,
Yeah, I've seen the majority of what I've seen is positive, and then the ones that don't like it really don't like it. So you'll have this. But yeah, I thought it was fun. It, like I said, it checked all the boxes for me.
Oh.
So I had a good
mhm.
time. Now, interestingly enough, I just saw an article before we started that Lee Cronin would like to do a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
I did see that this morning too. I saw that
Deadite
this morning
Freddy.
too.
Deadite Freddy. How would you feel about that?
No.
I mean, sure, why not? But I know that there's a lot of Freddy Krueger fans and Nightmare on Elm Street fans that will rip that shit to fucking pieces if it even has a hint of something like what he did with the Mummy,
hmm
because of how many things that you guys mentioned about the other movies that it reminded you of. So, which in my opinion is not a bad thing if a horror movie reminds horror fans of other movies.
Yeah, right.
Look,
but
you know-
but there's a lot of people that love Freddy Krueger and don't want anybody to touch it. So
Listen,
good luck.
if Lee Cronin continues this pattern and just takes a movie and turns it into some version of Evil Dead, I'll watch it.
Right?
I'll
Yeah.
fucking watch it.
Because
Unless he
like
does
you
an
said,
Evil
it's
Dead movie,
fun.
then I won't like it.
It's his shit.
It's his shit.
That's funny.
That's funny. That is funny. You could turn Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, all have make them all deadites and everything, and make them control other people. But if you have an Evil Dead movie and do it, I'm not gonna like it.
Brother,
What's
Jason Voorhees is already a deadite.
Fuck that. I don't subscribe to that belief.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
Dude, the Necronomicon
I
and
know.
Aryan Dagger
I
were
know.
in Jason Goes to Hell. Jason is a deadite.
They were just there. I don't think he's a deadite. He doesn't
They were,
speak.
they were
doesn't-
just there.
He doesn't have deadite behavior.
Because he was special needs as a child.
Yeah, but he doesn't pass it on to anybody.
He's a deadite.
I love how Colby looked over at Rob like for support, and Rob's like, "Nah, dude.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro."
No, I was looking because he was talking, and now I'm just like, I don't care what he's.
Now I want to believe.
What does this do? What does this dude do? Write books?
But yeah,
Flight home, buddy. Can I drop you off now?
I think I'd be down. I'd be down for a Lee Cronin nightmare.
Yeah,
if he brings the
his
crew
movies are
that,
fun.
because he's kept like the same kind of crew, like cinematographer, a few others. And like that was another thing I really liked about The Mummy, because it had that same kind of visual and shots as Evil Dead Rise, which I really, really enjoyed. Like the kind of like a person in the foreground while there's, another kind
I
of in
love
the
that.
background,
Yes,
like
I
those
love
kind of
that.
shots.
Mhm.
So like I think that would be really cool for like a Nightmare on Elm Street. But yeah, also to your point, Crystal, yeah, the
Whew.
the Nightmare on Elm Street fan base may be
Whew.
one of the most toxic
Whew.
out of all of them.
They wouldn't. I don't
and
think they'd be happy with anything.
no, they're not going to be. And
More
I
reason
just
for me to
I
want
just
it.
Fuck.
funny enough, I just put up my is it really that bad of 2010s and Nightmare on Elm Street, which was a lot more positive than I was expecting. But there
Okay.
are quite a few that are like, no, it's trash. It's not. Robert Englund's not in it. Like Robert Englund's like what, 80 years old? Like he's not going to be Freddy Krueger. Get the fuck over it. And I get that the 2010 version isn't the best, and it it surely is not as good as the original, but it's better than a lot of the fucking sequels.
I don't think it's terrible. I enjoy it.
I don't think
It
it's
was-
terrible either. I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
not.
I always felt bad for that actor who played Freddy Krueger because I think that he did
Yeah,
the
Hero
best
Haley.
that he possibly could
His
with what
script
he was
sucks,
given.
but he killed
you
it.
know, right? Like I think he did the best that he could with everything that he was up against. And I think
Agreed.
as soon as it was announced, all the Freddy Krueger fans were just like absolutely not. And then as soon as it dropped, it was like 0 out of 10. It's like, did you watch the movie?
Right.
I don't know. I don't
And then
know.
you get
I don't
the-
know. I'm not the huge into Freddy Krueger. I obviously love and respect him as a horror icon, but I'm not deep in lore like that. So
And then I get the comments of, well, they made him a child molester, so I don't like it. Like, bitch, you don't know shit about Freddy then.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Isn't that the whole? Once again, I don't know enough about the lore, but isn't that kind of like the premise of the beginning of the first one?
Yeah.
Something
Well, I mean,
wasn't that always his history to begin with?
It was Wes Craven alluded to it, but he made him a child killer because it was like
Right.
it was a little more like too taboo to go that
Hmm.
deep into it. But like the dude's killing kids, like the signs are there. Like
Yeah.
and that's
Not that far
the
off,
hill
yeah.
that you're gonna die on. That like, oh,
Yeah.
Freddy wasn't a child molester. He just killed kids. He's a scumbag regardless. You guys love
Yeah.
a fucking scumbag. Like I get it. He's an icon. Like
Oh my God.
and Robert
Ian.
Englund plays him great, but like if we really break it down, Freddy Krueger is not a good person by any means. And the fact that everyone will die on the hill of like Freddy's the best, like he's a pedo, straight up. So
God.
hate to break it to you.
He's a pedo, straight up. Fuck.
So yeah, I mean, there's going to be a new Nightmare on Elm Street at some point,
Right.
and everyone's going to lose their minds at some point.
Regardless.
So yeah, regardless of who's attached to it, Robert Englund, Robert Englund's not going to play Freddy Krueger forever. Sorry, we have to get over it. But yeah, I think Lee Cronin would be cool. I'd be down with it.
Yeah. I've said this a million times before. I'm always excited to see what directors and production companies and filmmakers and film team makers do with iconic horror movies and villains. So I always like adding on to the history, whether it's a remake or a reboot or whatever, unless it's Scream 7. So
Absolutely, can't win them all. And it is interesting too, because now this is the third kind of like OG Universal monster that Blumhouse has done. And I do appreciate the fact that it's like not connecting, that it's not this like fucking connected universe.
Yeah, which I didn't know about. I thought they were all connected.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. The
'Cause, like,
internet told me
they've-
that they're not connected. And
Yeah, it's just like
that was cool.
they're just making these movies. Because I know like there's been several studios over the years that have tried to like make this whole fucking connected thing, like the fucking Tom Cruise Mummy and a few
I forgot
others.
that piece of shit movie existed.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Fucking idiot Tom Cruise, fucking dumbass.
So like
Short piece of shit.
Damn.
I'm offended by that.
Damn.
But he's like really short.
So yeah, like I mean, the Invisible Man was great. I love that one.
Oh my God, one of my favorite movies. I
Right.
love that movie so much.
Wolfman's probably the weakest
Yeah.
in my opinion, and then I think the Mummy rips. So, but yeah, I'm glad that they're just making these individual ones, kind of letting the creator or the directors kind of do their thing without
Mhm.
trying to like make this fucking connected universe.
Right.
So at least as of right now, you know, who knows what the future holds, but I dig it.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
it's
yeah,
cool.
that's the Mummy. I do really want to see it again now. See if there's things I missed.
That like all the I guess spoiler content of that didn't really feel like spoilers and just
That's
made me more excited to watch it. Like without context, all the stuff that you guys are talking about, like, okay, I know what like happens in 3 scenes. Cool. But like the whole rest of the movie, I'm just intrigued of like how it's set up, what the fuck is actually going on, like all like, you know, the story points and lack thereof. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm fucking super stoked. As soon as I land in Sacramento, I'm probably gonna go hit it up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I think everybody should watch it. It's a fun movie.
Fuck yeah.
Interested to see what you think of it.
Mhm.
This movie is shit. No.
This movie's
No,
trash.
it's not.
I'm so
It's
excited. I think it's
not.
gonna be awesome.
Fuck yeah. Well, any other thoughts, things to say, words to speak before we get out of here?
I have a hangover and I need to go get a coffee.
I think cheese goes good on burgers.
Stop talking.
Mm.
Yo, fuck you, Colby.
You know what's not a good
Ooh.
combination? Ketchup on waffles.
God damn it, Rob.
Delicious.
Ew.
No. Yeah, I
Ew.
was I put the video out yesterday and I was like, I don't think I've seen anyone actually put ketchup on waffles. And you know, quite a few people have put out videos for the film. So I was like, I need something different. So I was
Did
like,
your
fuck it.
stomach
I've got
sound like a
waffles,
fucking-
I've got ketchup. We're gonna do this. And it tastes exactly how it sounds.
Did it make your stomach do backflips? Were you listening to Rack City by Tyga the rest of the day?
I mean, yeah, but that had nothing to do with it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
You're gonna make these two throw up.
good.
I remember I matched with a girl on Hinge like 2 years ago, and she said that her favorite food combination was chocolate chip cookies and ketchup. And she said specifically the
What?
chewy Chips Ahoy. And I was like, listen, I
Oh.
love ketchup and I love Chips Ahoy cookies. And if you're wrong about this, I hate you. And it was the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah.
It's like something's wrong with you.
That's wild.
It was terrible.
Yeah, like I'm not a huge ketchup fan. Like I'll put it on shit, but like
Oh, I love
not
ketchup,
a
but I don't think
huge
I would
fan.
ever eat it like that.
but
No,
yeah.
it's not a good dessert condiment or like sweet condiment. I
Yeah.
guess.
No. Like eating the waffle with ketchup on it, like it didn't wreck my day by any means, but like I wouldn't recommend it.
It wasn't
Yuck.
delicioso.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
will say, flaming hot Lay's potato chips with whipped cream, fire.
See, that sounds good because it's sweet and savory.
Yeah.
So good.
Sweet and savory. There we go.
It's so good.
Okay, I'm glad.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so ketchup on waffles hits cranked up on April 28th. So everyone watching and listening, make sure you check that out. But yeah, all that said, let's get the fuck out of here. Anything else to say? Colby?
Love you.
I'm dying.
I'm dying. All right. Well, go get better. Good thing there's doctors around you. Well,
Not
Rob,
now, Chrissy.
Rob, thanks for joining us yet again.
Thank you for having me. You guys are
Absolutely.
amazing.
Thanks, Rob.
Y'all the
Absolutely.
best.
You all the best.
Hugs
You.
and kisses. Love you guys.
We love you too.
Ew.
Crystal, any last words?
No. I hope you guys have. I hope you two have a great day in your matching hoodies. Please wear those all day wherever you go.
Are you wearing them to the concert?
Are we?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna hold
Yeah.
hands and skip a lot.
Good.
That's for
I would expect nothing less. You boys have fun. Feel better. Everyone watching and listening, hit up the show notes. Check out Rob's work and his social media. All the links will be in the show notes. Like I said, the Kickstarter for Behind the Mask Check out Catch Up on Waffles on Cranked Up on the 28th. And of course, hit up the shop at goreclown.com, and of course, our wonderful sponsor at Darkside Collectibles. But yeah, that'll do it for another week. So we appreciate you. We love you. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
What if everything you know is someone else's dream?
There you go. That's it.